What's up, everybody, and welcome to Very Real Tournament, a comedy battlecast that pits two very real opponents against each other in a very real fight. And guys, we're back for another episode of this Very Real Tournament for life.
For life.
Yes.
For life.
We're in it for life, gang. Everybody get your tattoos.
I'm never leaving this tournament.
I was like, it sounds like you're about to tell us something different, Colin.
Oh, right. I'm never leaving Joey's house.
Good. Joey's got a fun new roommate.
Right, yeah.
And
Fine.
roommates never leave.
Haven't
the
shared a
room.
room in 15 years.
This
It's gonna
bed
be
looks
exciting.
wide enough for the both of you.
Right. You have a whole house, but I'll
Yeah.
just stay in here.
My mom will make you like turkey chili.
Oh, perfect.
Leave it at the front door because you're too awkward to go outside to get it.
Yeah.
It'd be
Right.
cute.
If we could get like a little doggy door and then I just stick a straw out of it and I suck up the turkey,
Turkey
chili.
burger. Yeah, that'll work.
I need her to blend up everything.
Yeah.
I can just...
Ooh, chili smoothies.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of chili smoothies, we had an idea. There was an idea.
Oh, yeah.
to ingest chili faster than normal. That's what was the inspiration for the chili shots region. And that's where we are today, gang. In this Very Real Tournament for life. We got some more fights for you guys this week. We're going to figure out who the next finalist is in the tournament. And then we're going to go beyond.
Oh.
Plus Ultra.
Plus, oh, fuck.
Dang.
Joey, I got on My Hero Academia. We won't get into that.
We're
I
gonna
started
go-
watching anime, so
Well, you know,
it's like I'm not a fan. Joey's got me watching animes.
well, not a bad segue because
Yeah, we
One of
have
those
some
people.
anime, anime-ish
Ish.
characters today.
Ish.
Right.
Yeah. So our fights today, we're having a more diverse group this week than last week. Last week was like two gods and then two regular dudes.
Yeah, two like lawmen.
yeah, two lawmen and two ice people.
Yeah.
Law boys.
You know.
So we mixed it up a little bit, and it's going to be a wild ride. Ong, Ripley, Time Cop, Last Action Hero, all going at it this week. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
Colin Sage.
Corey music.
and it's about to continue to get very real for life.
Hold up. It's them Diet Boys.
Diet Boys,
Diet
Part
Boys.
2 for life.
Diet.
Well, I'm going to be doing this diet for the rest of my life.
Diet hard with a vengeance.
It's gonna kill him.
Let's have ourselves a Diet-logue, gang, about the Diet Boys. Me and Joey, back at it again. I know we said it before that we were dieting, but we didn't really mean that shit.
True.
Yeah, this time it's for real.
It's for real. It's for life.
Yeah.
Last time I was dieting, and by dieting I was starving.
Yeah.
Just didn't eat.
Dieting
But
for
now
me
I'm
generally translates to just not eating.
Being poor.
Yeah,
Don't have access to food.
Yeah.
Collins was more of a choice. He turned his nose up at all food.
Right. I shut off the access.
And then drink
Yeah.
Coors.
and then drank Coors.
That's where all your energy came from.
That's a cold diet, man.
Yeah. Well, it's a diet as smooth as the Rockies.
Joey and I are on that keto diet, gang.
Yeah, we. I was looking at doing some kind of cleanse diet sort of thing, and then just kind of, piggyback off that because I thought keto would be too hard. And the funny thing is keto is one of the more restrictive diets, but actually is the most flexible diet for my lifestyle.
Yeah, it's really strange. I decided to diet because me and Corey are doing another play in June.
Play in June.
So I won't get up there like a big fat boy again. Your boy's
You
going to
won't
be
roll onto
lean.
the
I'm not going
stage.
to
Right.
roll onto the stage and be like, "It's time to do the play."
I just want to say for the record, I thought you were great last time. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Right.
I mean, my acting was good.
Right.
But if you look at my dumb, stupid body, not as good. So, yeah, me and Joey are on there. No carbs.
I do
It
have to say, Nick
sucks.
copied me.
Yeah. That's
did.
fair.
You
Well, because
did.
I was
You
like,
did.
man, I need to, me and Corey decided to do this show, and I was like, man, I really need a diet, but I don't know which diet's for me. And then I saw that one diet, you could just like eat a fuck ton of bacon, and I was like, ooh.
I'm guessing this is the
interesting.
keto diet.
Yeah. The basics of keto is you deprive your body of carbohydrates, and instead your body runs on the fat that you ingest.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep. And it's actually happening, audience. Some people don't stick to their diets, but some people also call up their boy to come hang out because they're on like day 3 of 0 sugar and they're freaking the fuck out.
Man, I started keto and a full sugar detox at
my
the same
God.
time.
Yeah, that's rough.
And yeah, I mean, I was like, it was like I was coming off of withdrawals from like drugs, man. I was like shaking. I had headaches. I like was so tired. I was moody as fuck. Like I was just yelling at my wife, just like, I'm not taking out the garbage.
I need more sugar water.
I
Yelling
need
at
the
your
sugar
daughter.
water.
Why won't you sleep?
Yeah, it was really rough, but I can already see that it's paying off dividends.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, we can't sleep.
We can't sleep now.
So now I had to stay up and exercise.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is I've already lost 20 pounds. I just weighed myself before we did the podcast.
It's like I'm watching you lose weight right now, audience.
I want it to be that fast and that easy.
Are you sure a Native American woman didn't say thinner to you or something like that?
Wait a second.
There was,
It was
that Native
Joey in
American
a
woman.
wig
But
and a White Claw.
I'm down 17 pounds, and
Nice.
I love soft drinks like so hard, and that's been my biggest thing. Honestly, like the bread and pasta, haven't missed it that much. It is just like it's hard to eat. Like today, I needed to put something in my stomach before we did this, and we didn't really have anything here. So I had to go to like Taco Bell, get a power bowl.
Okay.
Nice.
No rice, no meat,
Yeah.
no beans, double meat.
Yep.
And that's okay. But yeah, now I'm drinking white rum and Diet Dr. Pepper.
Nice.
And then since I don't want to get too faded, because I've noticed you get drunk differently on keto.
Differently. You didn't say faster or slower. You said differently. Elaborate.
I think it's because because it doesn't have carbs to sit on to break down. So it is faster, but even then, like, I don't really know. Like, I've been experimenting since I am mostly an alcoholic. I've been experimenting with it and like trying to see how much I can do, but it just like feels, because I'm not eating sugar. So any alcohol that has sugar in it is just like drying me out even more. And it's just,
it's a very dry drunk.
yeah. So yeah, I got the white rum and Diet Dr. Pepper. I also got some White Claws pure.
I had never seen White Claw pure before. I was
Which
like,
is
is
just
it
no
just seltzer?
flavor.
It's
Like,
Right.
just alcoholic sprinkling water.
They just dip a little like Everclear in there.
Yeah.
Like some old bum is on the assembly line, is like Perrier like comes by and he's just like Everclear.
which is why some cans have a shit ton more Everclear in it. Like, you gotta be careful. It's like Russian roulette with those things,
Yeah,
man.
you get to the end of the batch, it's just like dirty pond water,
Yeah.
but like you start off fresh and you're faded.
The FDA just like really likes that guy, so they don't.
Yeah, they toss
do it.
him a bone.
Yeah, they're just like, we're not going to regulate this. Fucking Everclear Evan is the best. His name's not Evan, but everyone calls
we
him
like
that.
this guy.
All the nutritional facts to say, don't worry about it.
You're good.
This is basically nothing anyway.
This
Who
has
the
a bunch
fuck
of
cares?
bunch of thumbs up on it. Sodium, thumbs up. Like, carbohydrates, thumbs up.
No, I need those thumbs down. I've been hitting up a
yeah.
lot of Jimmy John unwitches, which are really hard to eat.
Yeah,
'Cause
I had
it's
one
just-
myself.
It's just lettuce that they wrap in the paper, so you have to like tear the paper meticulously off. And then once you get down to like a fourth, you just have to unwrap it
Yeah.
and just hold a lettuce ball
You just kind of
in your
shove it
hands.
into your mouth, like
your face.
you make sure no one's hanging out with you while you're eating an unwich.
Do they have forks at Jimmy John's? Can you just get like a fork?
Do you think I
If you're a
sit and
fucking
eat at Jimmy
idiot-
John's?
I mean,
I don't
how are you
know.
gonna cut up a lettuce wrap with a fork?
Can you just like, okay, you
Also, they
put
don't
it
have
in one
any-
of the Jimmy John's bags, you roll the top up closed, and then you just shake it a bunch.
Oh, so
and
you
then
have
you
a
have like
salad.
a meat
I don't want a
lettuce
fucking
salad.
salad. I want a sandwich.
All right.
Colin, the point of the
Well,
conversation
it is called
it's
an unwich,
It's
so.
just close enough to a sandwich to be frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a salad. It like the wrap almost works.
Yeah. And I've been getting some just grilled chicken teriyaki or grilled teriyaki chicken from Panda Express. It's just they hand me a box of chicken and then I go into a corner and I eat it.
Nice.
Joey, it sounds like you're living a life of luxury. I'm measuring the amount of plain chicken that I have and eating avocados plain and just... Do you guys know how many carbs are in all the vegetables? I can't even eat that many Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone complain about not being able to eat enough Brussels sprouts.
But like,
That's the worst thing
how am I
I've
supposed
ever
to
heard.
fill my body up with anything when like you're supposed to be like, yeah, vegetables are good. No, carbs, all of them.
Yeah, but here's the thing about keto, Nick. You're saying no carbs. It's not no carbs.
Right,
It's
but
like 25 carbs.
right. I'm
So you could eat 25 servings of Brussels sprouts more than likely.
yum.
Yeah, so now your
Because
life's
what I've
great
noticed
again.
about a lot of vegetables and some cheeses is that like one serving, one carb. And I'm like, did it.
Right.
Cool. Good enough.
Select cheeses, Nick.
Oh yeah, your boy's on that Baby Bell train.
Nice.
I'm getting fancy.
Man, talk about a frustrating thing. Baby bells, you just like, it's like opening up a fucking lobster claw. You're
Yeah.
just like, I just want that tiny little bit of just, now there's wax. Oh, now
Yeah.
it's like smushing. Now it's in the cheese. God,
It's
now I
a
gotta
3-step process before you get to the tiny amount of cheese that's inside.
Right.
Yeah.
But that helps me because I'm like, I'm going to eat this Baby Bell, but it's going to take me 10 minutes.
I'm going to
Burn the
burn
calories
the
ahead-
calories
yeah, ahead
away,
of time.
just opening it up.
Preemptively.
Opening the plastic, tearing back the wax, opening the wax, popping that little sucker out, and then just taking like little nibbles of it. Make it last.
That's my dinner.
Yep. It's real fun, but it's going to be worth when your boy has them washboard abs.
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking like Kumail Nanjiani, baby. I never thought I'd say that.
Nice.
But dude's hot fire.
Well,
Yeah,
you
man.
boys can both get pelvic V's, and then
Okay.
you like kind of mush your tummies together, and then you got a pelvic W.
Yeah.
The two of us together can take on Hawkeye, is what you're saying. When we get ripped enough.
Yeah.
Time's running out, guys.
How's your archery? Better get on that.
That's part of the keto diet.
Oh, okay.
A heavy amount of archery.
How many carbs were in an arrow?
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not a lot of arrows, man.
The Pinterest post is like, hey, make sure you eat chicken and avocado. Also, make sure you're doing a 100-yard meter target practice every day. And then you're like, he said yard meter.
No
What the
crossbows.
fuck does that even mean? And then you're sitting there trying to figure it out.
The macros, man. They're
Yeah.
confusing.
It is a confusing diet. I made a quesadilla that the shell was cheese.
You showed me those.
And that's okay on this diet.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's like, okay, I'm not eating carbs, but I am ingesting quite a bit of like cholesterol and sodium. So like losing
Hey.
weight, having a heart attack. I don't know.
I toss that coin every day of my life.
Yeah, me too.
I did side note real quick. I know we got to get to this tournament, but I was hanging out at Corey's apartment. I hadn't been over there yet. It's his new apartment.
Yeah, it's nice.
And I looked in his kitchen, and there's just like a big TV stand in there. And I was like, "How do you use your kitchen?" And he's like,
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he
but
works at a bar or restaurant, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just context. I just moved in. There's not a lot of room there, and there's like a TV stand and desk in my kitchen, which makes it totally useless.
Yeah, I was like, "How do you have access to
both.
your fridge?" And he's like, "I've never looked in my
A
fridge."
fridge will go on.
I thought you were gonna say like you went in and his fridge was made out of bread, and you were just like, oh,
Get that keto shit out of here.
Hey, Corey, since you don't really use your kitchen, I'm writing a music video right now, and I might need a stove. So can I just borrow yours?
Sure.
Well, you have to
Sick.
get through the big TV stand. That's in
Yeah,
the way.
so I hope that's in your floor plan
Yeah.
because it's part of the blocking now.
right. And then you hear all this banging, and you're just like, Corey, you should turn off your gas. I ripped it out of the wall. You got a lot of gas in here.
Find your gas nozzle. Turn
By
her
the
off
way,
or-
that was like 3 hours ago. Are you alive?
It was like 3 weeks ago.
You're probably still not alive.
You're
I'll
still
come back.
sleeping. All right. Speaking of me and Joey getting ripped, we got Ripley. There we go.
You
Segue.
really
There it is.
nailed it. You really nailed it.
Perfect.
I was hanging on your every word.
Yes.
I was like, how's he pulling it off?
And I did.
Speaking of
Great
Corey
success.
not having a kitchen, he's onged himself.
Yep.
Yep. See, that's what
That's
you
what
get.
I did,
That's
yeah.
what you get.
All right, we got some fights for you guys today in the chili shots region. First up, we have Ong. He is from episode 63, Ong versus Goku. That was a real fun one. We all know it. We all love it by now. It's a fan favorite.
Yep.
He is taking on Ripley from episode 60, Ripley versus Ridley. A much better episode, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. One could say you could shoot that episode very easily.
Yeah.
Maybe out of a shot glass, accompanied by noodles.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah,
Right.
it goes
It was
down
that
smooth every
efficient.
time.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely. The other match we have is Time Cop, JCVD. He is coming from episode 61, Time Cop versus Looper, and he's taking on the last action hero, Arnold. JCVD, it's going to be a good one. Arnold is coming from Last Action Hero versus The Last Samurai. That's episode 59.
Man, what a
case-
lineup.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one, guys. I am telling you that as an order, by the way.
We
Yes.
got two
Make it
action
fun.
boys.
Or get out.
Yeah, we got a couple action boys, and then we got a couple of things that don't
Not
really
boys,
match at all.
Literal boy and a not
Yeah,
a boy.
we got a wind boy and a lady lizard.
Yeah,
Lady,
lizard.
Xeno-lady.
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 I'd watch that rom-com. What do you do when you're an alien and a woman?
One day, she stuck her face over an egg sack. Now she's got to deal with a new roommate.
I guess that she's out of his league because she's an alien.
Yeah. She's
Anyway.
evolved.
She's out of his stratosphere.
She's left the nest, so to speak.
Coming this summer, you bitch.
All right, this is the kind of fun I was talking about, guys.
Yeah.
My confidence is boosted now. I believe in us. So let's
Now we got to
Get-
throw it all down a hole.
Literally.
let's throw ourselves down that hole right now and get into it. Let's take us back. Michael Caine waking
Michael
up
Caine.
in the morning, getting dressed, putting his shoes on,
Which
grabbing
is-
an
yeah.
egg and biscuit,
Which
and
is
going
weird
out the
because he
door.
keeps doing it for someone else. He always comes into like the other person's room with the outfit and the breakfast. No one's in there, man.
Whoa.
Because to remind you, he's looking for his new master.
He goes
No
into
master.
all of the 8 rooms and has a picture of each of the fighters in it.
Yeah.
He
Could it
has
be
to
you?
make 8 egg sandwiches.
I imagine he wakes up, and you know how the guys are always chanting cake pasta,
Right.
right? But
Obviously.
it's like they chant it in a different way. You know that song like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo- cake
pasta.
And then like a bunch of dudes like wearing like potato sacks like help him out of bed. And
That's like a Disney
and they're running
movie.
around like a Disney movie and
Oh,
like
yeah.
dancing, and then they take like a hot thing of water and like bathe him, and they're like cake pasta, cake pasta, cake pasta.
Yeah.
All right,
And
thank
he's
you.
like, I'm never letting any of you fucks out of here. And they're like,
Cake pasta. You just passed your job interview. So anyway, he gets ready for the work, and then he has to call in via
The extractor.
The extractor, our upcoming opponents, which includes a white kid, very white kid with no hair.
Yeah, he tells the extractor guy to go to like where the fuck was Ong from?
Mount Doom place or whatever.
He from this vague like white people land. that
Go to
should
white
be-
people land.
Yeah, and grab this kid, and apparently his giant bison. And I think that Ong would just go nicely. He wouldn't even. He can just go on his fucking appa next to him.
Yeah, he wasn't
Fine.
really phased by his fight. He just kind of wished it away.
right.
So he's just like, all right, back to the elements.
Yep.
I will go with you. He'll say
Well,
everything.
yeah, he's like, I gotta learn Earth next, and you said a hole in the ground. I'm interested.
oh,
A hole in the Earth sounds like I could really learn something there. He's very naive.
yes.
And then there's a hard conversation coming up between the extractor and Alfred, because he's like,
Working out payment
You want
details.
me to go to space to find an alien?
Just make it happen.
I want them here.
5,000 Batman masks in it for you if you can go to space.
he hands him the little booklet that comes with Super Metroid
Yeah.
to find out how to get
Nice.
to Zebes.
Yeah, the Nintendo Power Mag.
to find.
Here's a
Xeno
Nintendo Power
Ripley.
Mag on how to build a spaceship.
Oh,
sir.
nice. He opens. It's like an old safe, and he like opens it up, and it's an old Nintendo Power magazine, and he hands it, and it's like, oh, and the guy's like, what
Wayne
the
Brady,
fuck
please
is
stop
this?
Stop doing the background music, Wayne Brady. But I do your morning song every day. In the morning I wake up and I put on Alfred's makeup and I say a little prayer for VRT. Yeah, there you go.
Forever.
Yeah.
So
I'm a prisoner for you, forever.
I'll be in the
this hole, forever.
And I will always cake pasta you. Yeah.
So the magazine helps the extractor get to Xeno Ripley, because I think if we recall, she had become an alien / Xeno monster person.
Yeah, she
when
changed a lot more than Ong did.
Yes, Ong's still a naive little boy, but Ripley no longer naive if she were before.
Yeah, so he gets his rocket ship. He goes to the cosmos. He just has a little net like on a string that grabs her really easily.
No, he just does a distress signal. That always gets her. She
Oh,
comes in,
yep.
boom, knock it out.
Hey, Corey, it's a warning.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad. Either way, she misinterprets it.
Oh, nice. He comes up and he gets on the ship. She's like reading a book or something, or I don't know, eating
Playing
a person.
basketball.
Playing basketball. She's
Yeah,
playing
there you go.
basketball, and then
By
he takes a
herself.
Nintendo Power and he rolls it up, and then dunks it in chloroform, and then takes the chloroform Nintendo Power and just shoves it in her throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that happens.
Yep.
And so we got Ong, who's tossed into the hole.
He floats down very nicely, very
Yeah.
gracefully.
It's kind of like a video
He
game.
dances all the
Yeah.
way down.
Right.
It's the only way he can float.
And then whatever country they're in shoots a missile and blows up Appa. His corpse falls into
Oops.
And then Ripley, she launches in from space. I don't know, but either way, good accuracy on the extractor's part. Boom, we're in there.
He's a professional.
Yeah, he's he got those extra
Alfred paid
Batman
good
masks.
money. Yeah, he's
Right.
paying him good money. So here we have
Just a
it.
little bit left. A little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Alfred sees this monster. He's like, I'm really not interested in being that guy's.
Well, did she look like Sigourney Weaver and she can turn into a monster, or is she just monster all the time?
Monster with Sigourney Weaver face,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Isn't there a smaller
let me look
Sigourney
up
Weaver
this.
head that
Yes.
comes out
Yes.
the... Yeah.
Corey, I'm going to look up the concept art for you, and so you have a better idea.
Okay, but just know that it's a xenomorph just with her face, and then there's a smaller Ellen Ripley face that comes out to bite people.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
really all you need to know. Joey can show you all the pictures all day, but I think you got the image.
Yeah.
I got the
she
image,
says
although
you
I'm still waiting with
yeah.
anticipation.
She says you bitch, and then the little mouth comes out and says you bitch.
Yeah.
Even higher. And that's the extent of her character.
Yes, it's very well written. Still better written than Ong, though. So
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So Michael Caine's like, oh, I found myself rooting for that young child. I can bring him up like Batman.
Oh my
Whoa.
God!
yeah.
Whoa,
Master,
yeah, he's-
Master Aang.
You know what?
Master Aang.
And An comes down in and sees all these people locked up. And that's going to, I think, trigger some things in him. Some Earth people. He thinks they're Earth people
Yeah.
because they're in a hole.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're all locked up. And he's like, Earthbenders! You
What?
can get
Trying to
out of
cause-
here. Yeah,
Trying to
you
cause a
can-
riot.
Yeah. Oh, maybe
Yeah.
it does. Maybe they start to like kick pasta.
Well, I think that where you go to the do it, and then they're like, we don't have any superpowers.
Right.
Just
so-
dance. Just do some kata moves mixed with some yoga.
I took basic Taekwondo classes. I think we can do this.
Oh man! And then how would a young little boy react to a fucking monstrosity?
Well, he rides a fucking monstrosity every day.
Yeah, but that
so,
monstrosity's cute. This one's slimy and gooey
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
scaly.
there's not a lot of gooey things in The Last Airbender.
That's
Okay.
true.
Yeah,
You have like
all
those giant salamanders. They're not really gooey,
They're
though.
not
Yeah.
gooey.
The only gooey thing I can think of is Dragon Ball with a bunch of insects, but that guy lost because
Yep.
insects
he
don't
got wished away, and he sucks.
say no to insects.
Yeah, and Ong is kind of. Let's agree at this juncture right now. Are we gonna keep calling him Ong, or can we switch to Aang?
I think let the where the wind blows, my friend, where the
Okay.
air bends. Let's go with it.
Okay, that's fine.
Why don't you just twist me Shyamalan style, dude?
Yeah. I prefer to.
That's creepy shit. Joey just finally showed me the picture.
Yeah,
All right, that's pretty creepy.
Found the hybrid concept
Yeah,
art.
so it was exactly as I
Xeno-lady.
described it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was. My imagination
Right.
didn't do it justice.
Well, maybe Ong is a dumb little boy, which he is, and then he sees another but smaller dragon in front of him, and he thinks he's going to get some more wishes.
Oh, come in for my next appointment.
I don't know if he's just gonna off the bat just be like, I'm dumb. You're gonna grant me more wishes.
Well, I
He's
definitely,
pretty dumb.
I think that he maybe not dumb, but he's definitely throughout the movie we see like always trying to work things out and very diplomatic. I guess he wants
Sure.
balance in the universe. I can see him like at least trying. No, we don't have to fight Xeno Monster Man.
Oh,
Well, we can work this out, and I don't imagine that goes very well.
She's a goo bender.
Oh,
I guess
You are the last goo bender. Yeah, he's also at a pretty serious disadvantage because there's no water. I mean, yeah, Wayne Brady has coffee,
Right.
obviously, in the morning. So he could use that if he wanted to, but really all he's got is wind this time.
and Xeno Ripley has missiles and plasma and fire and acid and all the other elements besides fire and water. It's a big
All
one.
the space elements. Goo.
Oh,
one
dude,
of them.
yeah, she's the
Goo
space
is a
bender.
space element.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think so.
that's the fifth element.
Whoa, that's what that movie was about.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you got air, earth, water, and fire. Goo. The fifth element.
So when
Yep.
she shot a blue sky beam out of her mouth, that was really a goo beam.
Yeah. Gross.
Gooby.
Gooby's back.
It's a gooby beam.
Don't forget to check us out on the Dove Network or whatever I said. That wasn't that dumb bit. Over
So-
there with Gooby too.
If we think about like Ong and the way he fights, he's pretty much just prancing around for a bit, dodging attacks, I feel like, because
Yeah.
that's kind of all he does.
He's a very defensive fighter. So I think, and I that makes sense that Xeno Ripley is going to go after him right off the bat, and he's going to have to do his little windy, flaily moves around until he can get the space distance to do a dance.
Yes.
Let me ask you boys this. So Ripley is goo heavy, all right?
Sure.
She's covered in goo.
That's how I describe it.
And if they're in a dry hole and he's blowing on her with his wind powers the whole time, you
Oh
think
my
she starts to
God.
get crusty?
I think,
I
I mean,
think so.
that logic
Dries
tracks,
up.
Colin.
Yeah, I think she, like a salamander or something, it's just like starts to dry up.
Yeah.
Maybe she has trouble breathing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's slowing her down.
She's like, what the
Yeah, it's like a big hair dryer, and
Yeah.
you got the dirt kicking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
Yeah.
goo's
There's no
drying up
there's,
fast.
there's no moisture in that dirt.
no.
Yeah, it's a dry hole down there.
Yeah, Alfred knows.
But yeah, I think that Ong, if anything, is very good at dodging attacks. So I think that this is a stamina fight. Where
Right.
Xeno Ripley's going after him. He is moving out of the way and gently, farting on her or whatever, blowing his Kamehameha waves, his Kamehameha Daves at her.
So if he's blowing at her and dodging and stuff, but what if she like shoots a fucking missile? Like he can't blow that away. Like you think he goes to, like blow a missile and
We
then
can blow it
just-
off course to avoid.
Yeah, you think
If
it would
the
affect
Rock
the
can
missile?
move a torpedo with his hand,
Yeah.
I think Ong can kind of whirlwind it, almost like a flare. Where it just kind of goes like I don't know, and then just like hits,
and then hits
you
some
know,
jail cells, and you think maybe people can get out.
if they're not goo.
Yeah,
Yeah. If they're
Ooh.
not like a gooey pile of, mass.
right.
From
I
the
was just
explosion.
playing with the idea that maybe people were getting free, and he's been yelling for freedom, and that they're earthbenders, and all these people are insane. Maybe they believe
does add
that they
another
are
layer.
earthbenders.
They add. They're just dancing around and nothing's happening.
Yeah, the camera pans over and there's like 4 prisoners doing a choreographed dance, but nothing. Someone
start-
just throws a rock at her.
They start trying to like bake dirt. They're like cake, pasta,
Pasta,
cake.
that's what
So
we
they don't have any flour, but they're like, this looks like flour. They start heating up
Right.
dirt.
So while that's happening, and they're just eating up dirt, which I think is great. So at the end of the movie, did he learn water bending? That happened,
Yes,
right?
he did learn
So would
water
you
bending.
posit that acid or goo or anything that's crazy like
Is
that would be
water-based.
water-based? So he's now controlling. If she shoots acid at him, he can control the
Joey,
acid.
didn't you
and,
say in the
toss
show
it-
that like Katara becomes a bloodbender or has the capability
She
to
has
bend
the
blood?
capability of a blood
Yeah.
bender.
Blood-
There's not
blood-
quite
blunderbuss.
enough water in your blood, according to the show.
Right.
That you have to be a full moon is when they're at their peak power, and so then only then can they tap that little bit of water in your blood. and
Okay,
then-
but she's not the Avatar, is what I'm arguing over that. So I think
Right.
that I think that
Anybody
the goo
can
is
kinda-
pretty water based. I think that he could control, like fuck with it at least, manipulate it. He couldn't do it like he does wind, but I think that's a good point.
And
Whoever
may-
made that point, either
Yeah,
Joey-
and maybe he
okay.
freaks out and realizes he's bending goo because he
Okay.
thinks it's a separate element.
Oh, so he's like, I'm gonna be the
Yeah.
plus ultra Avatar.
And then like Michael Caine shows up and goes, "Oh, by the way, before this one started, it said book 2 goo on it. So I guess you're gonna learn goo. Book 2 goo. Who knew, right?
Wow, thanks, Alfred.
I'm the Goovatar.
The Goobitar.
So he's using all these goo powers, and I think that can just make. I can imagine like if you just remove. What happens if you remove all the goo from a xenomorph? Does it turn into like a crusty thing?
Somebody tweet James Cameron. Or Joss Whedon. Nah, he quit
No,
Twitter
tweet
after
Ripley
Avengers.
Scott, and
Ripley
then he'll,
Scott.
he'll write 6 movies explaining it.
I can imagine.
Man, Prometheus 3 was garbage.
It's all about goo.
Oh man,
I mean, the first Prometheus was all about goo.
Yeah.
it was.
Why not? So, yeah, I think that's Ong definitely has the advantage because he's a distance fighter, and Xeno Ripley really needs to get in close to take a bite out of him.
You can't really see. I guess she can see because she has Ripley face.
Yeah,
It's a bad case of Ripley face.
yeah.
So, yeah, I think that, like, between the goo bending and the wind, I think he just fucking dries this alien up.
Yeah, and then he can create like like the goo dam like in the first movie, but it's all with goo now. Maybe take Wayne Brady's coffee and shove it into her heart or something.
Whoa.
Straight into that mini Ellen Ripley head. Boom.
Yeah, I think he just kind of like fossilizes her.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like a mollusk kind of that Pokemon thing,
Right.
whatever.
Kind of looks like the alien hybrid from Alien Resurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all the I think she just gets dried up, and then all the cake pasta prisoners come out, and they just like stick her on a spit and like start roasting her over a fire.
There we go.
Like a lizard.
Is this cake or pasta? No.
Well, he sucked out all the goo, so
Yeah.
now she's good to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
man, that's
yeah,
a
Oh,
You're right.
Xeno jerky.
Yeah.
Jerky.
Xeno cube. I forget it.
Oh man, Xeno jerky.
So yeah, it's a nice zoom out of Ong, and then the woman's there narrating, and so Ong beat Xeno Ripley, and now she's barbecue, and everyone's happy.
Wayne Brady saved the day.
Michael Caine shoves her. Would you please stop narrating?
Nice.
We don't need it.
And
We have a
Brady's-
script.
Wayne Brady's got the little head, the mouth, like as a puppet, and he's like, "Say a little prayer for you."
You bet, bitch. You bet, bitch.
Yeah. And yeah, Alfred, while remaining stoic, breathes a sigh of relief
Yeah,
that he
he's-
does not have to
Yes.
give Batman's
Yes, partisanship.
fortune to a horrifying goo monster alien.
His partisanship's very important, but we all know what he's thinking. Like, oh yes, Master Aang. Yes, great.
That works really well. It's pretty fucking close.
Were your parents murdered by chance? Probably.
Well, the monks were, so he's like, wow, this
Hey,
is really working
your
out.
parents
I
were
have a
murdered?
bias. I'm just going to tell you right now that you are number one in my book.
He turns back over his shoulder. There's a bunch of space marines, and he's like making the like "you're good" sign, like you can go.
That's cool. Don't
Like,
worry.
we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Apple Watch, cancel military strike. Okay.
Are you sure you want to handle that military strike? Sure. How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit?
Yeah, because we can't forget that Batman is still in his Apple Watch.
Yeah.
I just wanted to remind everybody.
I did forget.
Yeah.
I don't have to do it, but I don't have to cancel it either.
I'd really rather you cancel it. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, that's one fight.
Ong
Ong
wins.
moves on.
Master Aang.
And now the pit's just really gooey.
Yeah. Well, Aang, he tosses it on the yacht
Ma-
or whatever.
Yeah, I like to think that he just like takes it and blows it like up out of the
The
hole.
White Walker's like, oh, free goo and whatever. They're probably excited about that.
I'd like to see that little service stand at like a Sam's Club.
Yeah.
free goo.
Free goo
Free
And
goo
samples.
it's
samples.
acid that people melt in it, so it basically creates more goo.
Yeah, it's kind of a perpetual motion machine in that way.
So maybe it's up there, just like becoming a giant pile of goo.
Oh, like Stranger Things season 3.
Yeah, it's like
So-
sentient goo.
So, guys, Alfred has a couple more difficult conversations with the extractor now. He's like, you want me to go back in time?
Or forward.
Or
Who knows-
forward. You
who
want me to
knows? Where did we leave Time
You
Cop?
want me to travel through time?
I think Time Cop was roughly, we left him. Well, I guess the question is it 1994 or is he just wait 16 years for this tournament? But yeah, I guess he
we
goes
left
back.
him that he was in the past because he went back to the past to raise Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
Or
From
maybe-
a child.
Which was
Maybe
also
the
the future.
Maybe the extractor just simulates, just like is a ruse. He's going to do a time crime ruse.
Mm-hmm.
JCVD shows up to stop it. Boom, extracted. That's like it wasn't even a time crime at all. He just
Okay.
did it on
Well, yeah, I think Alfred and the extractor had a lot of graphs and like diagrams and drawings of like where he could be in time, and
Yeah.
then
Time travel hasn't been invented yet, but in
For
30
30
years
years.
it will have.
he just says that sentence, and Time Cop shows up.
Have you tried hide bodies in the future? Bloody hard. Anyway, so we get Time Cop, maybe, like I said, a ruse. He comes to us.
And then Michael Caine, Alfred, hands the extractor a copy of The Last Action Hero. It says, get him out of there.
Here's this golden ticket. Figure it out. Yeah, I had to go into the movie Jack Slater 3 and 4 and find him.
Invent a new technology.
Do you know that now he's in Jack Slater 7? Had to watch 4, 5, and 6 to figure that out.
Film travel hasn't been invented yet, but in 30 years it will
30
be.
sequels, it will be. So yeah, brings him out. Although we left him in Japan for the premiere of Terminator Dark Fate. I guess he went
Okay.
back to... Either way, we get him.
My joke was funny, but I guess you're right that like he's just like, no, go to Japan.
Yeah.
He's living a quiet life there.
He's in hearing about this Schwarzenegger fellow who looks a lot like him.
Yeah.
Either way, we get Jack Slater and we get JCVD Time Cop. I think his real name is Max Walker or something stupid.
Yes, you got it.
Yeah, boom. Jack Slater and Max Walker. That's just a good set. Wouldn't you like to see
Yep.
that in a marquee? That
I'd
sounds
love-
nice. Fucking Rumble in the Jungle. Let's do it.
Nice.
Rumble in the Lazarus Pit.
Rumble in the Jungle. Your father loved boxing. Would you constitute a time crime as invading a fictional reality into a real reality? Like, is that a time crime?
I think that's a dimension crime,
well,
right?
But time and space and time are the fourth dimension.
That's
right?
more of a job for Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Space
the
cop.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
Yeah.
the one. He's a interdimensional police.
Not my department. So I guess Time Cop wouldn't want to arrest Jack Slater because he didn't break any time rules exactly.
Right. I mean, the reason for them being here, we don't have to do. I know this is your first tournament, Corey.
I know. I'm so dumb. Explain
But let
it
me
to
break it down for you. So in regular episodes, we like to find a fun reason for them to be here. The reason in tournaments is that they're in the very
No,
real
I'm
tournament.
not talking about a reason for them to be there. I'm talking about what would Max Walker do if he were trying. Maybe he would just try to arrest Jack Slater, but
okay.
he wouldn't because he's like, oh, it's not. I'm not above my pay grade, motherfucker.
Yeah,
or whatever
I'm
he
just
said.
time.
No.
I'm not time and
Jack
space.
Slater's supposed to be trapped in like 1993.
That's true.
And Time
but,
Cop is from
uh,
1994, so they're pretty close.
But now they're in a pit in
2020, so they're both pretty fucking confused, probably.
So, we got a couple of muscle boys now. They have some fun gimmicks, but when you break them down, Jean-Claude obviously is a fan of kicking things, much like Chuck Norris. Arnold Schwarzenegger likes to shoot guns and use his big ol' muscle arms.
Right. And I feel like they both have at least movies where they're really good at improvising in terms of JCVD might find like a 2x4 in the pit, and he'll use that, and Arnold Schwarzenegger will find a
But
crowbar.
yeah, the other thing about tournament is we try to keep them to the location.
Right.
But Max Walker can still time travel.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But he can he can time travel to different times in the pit.
Whoa.
So he can like go back
Strange
and he can go back in time, like when the pit was still filled with White Walkers, or even back then, like when he was hanging out with Batman.
And Bane.
Bane was in there.
I don't know how we're gonna get there, but I
Well-
need JCVD to get giant stilts and
Okay.
then do like the leg like holding thing across the whole pit.
Oh, okay. All right,
Okay.
well, guys, it's yours and my job to get there, okay? Because I love that, Joey.
Oh,
I
it's
remember those
what-
commercials where he's like, he's really doing the splits in between these two trucks.
So here's an idea. So Jack Slater comes from the film Jack Slater, right?
Yeah.
So in the Last Action Hero, it was Jack Slater 4. Now, before Jack Slater 1 came out, was there ever such a thing as Jack Slater? Whoa! So could Time Cop go back in time to before Jack Slater was even written and then erase Jack Slater from existence?
But he'd have to do that from the hole.
Okay, yeah, because he can't travel through place. He can only travel through time.
I
Yeah.
also
Well, I take it he traveled through time via the car to get there, and he can wub whenever he wants, though.
right.
But we're trying to keep it in the hole, so...
Also, I'm going to throw something else at you boys.
Okay.
I don't know where it's going to fit in.
Oh, we're just gonna
I
puzzle
have,
piece this
I
whole
have
fight.
a great.
Great. We're gonna have a bunch of marks we have to hit. I love it. Go, continue, Colin.
All right, whatever.
No, I love it. Give it to
You're
me.
in the pit. You break your back. They string you up. You break your pelvis. They string you up in the splits, and they karate chop your fucking junk or whatever. There's an old man just like hitting his thighs as he's like in the splits on ropes. Like there's a rope on each foot. I just see that. I see him
man.
getting resurrected and his mullet getting longer.
He goes back in time and gets training from the guy who just like hits his thighs.
Oh
That way I'll be stronger.
God. He keeps going back in time and having karate chop his thighs. He comes back. He just has like comically thick
Yeah,
legs.
the meatiest meat thighs.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe he gets in a. They start getting in a fight, and then Jack Slater breaks his pelvis or whatever, and then he's like, "Oh fuck!" And he
wub-wubs.
She has to go
wub-wubs,
back in time to
but
get-
he
yeah.
can only wub back in time in the pit, and so
Yeah.
he wub back to when the old man's there, and the old man's
He
like,
pushes Batman onto the ground with his broken
fuck
back.
outta here.
And he's just like, it's my turn.
Turn. Your physical therapy is over for today, idiot. Now, guys, if Jean-Claude Van Damme is going back, wubbing away, do you how many DVD copies do you think that Wayne Brady has in his cell? Because if Arnold's got a piece of that golden ticket, when when Jean-Claude wubs away, couldn't he just like jump into a movie? Could he jump into another Jean-Claude Van Damme movie and like train by
I think he
fighting
can only
this
jump
dude?
into The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, because that's the only movie
Okay.
that has the hole in it.
Okay, so he just keeps going, and he's like hyperbolic time chamber. He keeps going back and like fighting Bane.
Yeah, he
And-
fights
Whoa.
Bane and becomes part of the League of Shadows.
Yeah.
I was going to say
Because as we all know, Bane is the League of Shadows.
He was born in it.
he keeps breaking his arms and going back in time to the guy, and then the guy's karate chopping his arms.
Yeah.
So when they come back together, it's this like massive upper body guy.
It's like
and this massive lower
SpongeBob
body
with
guy.
the muscle arms.
Oh yeah.
And then think about that for the reverse with the legs.
And then combine that with going back in time and becoming the lead of Shaq, which is the idea of JCVD with a Bane mask. Like, how would that... Oh, yeah, I can't even do that impression. No one
Whoa.
can.
No, it's
What
impossible.
Yeah, they both are doing that, and then they go back in time, but they're in separate timelines. So they both defeat Bane in their own timeline,
Okay.
become the new Banes,
Oh.
and then come back forward in time. So it's two Banes. Only one of them is jacked upper body and one's jacked lower body.
Oh, I got to get my Bane quotes out, guys.
Okay, everyone, shut the fuck up and wait. So Joey can hit us with his Bane quotes.
You merely adopted spin kicking. Your time crime must be more severe.
No, but it'd still be like,
Your time crime's more
Yeah.
severe.
do you feel in control?
I can't even do
I
it.
was born in it.
Do you feel in control? What?
We're gonna have to.
You can't understand either of them because they're in the mask, but with their heavy accent.
Are you the
Yeah.
flayed? I know all the good words. All of them.
Yeah, I want to, like, who's, like, the top impressionist right now? Like, is it still Frank Caliendo? I want to, like, get in touch with him and be like, can you do this one? Do you take challenges, Frank Caliendo?
Is Frank Caliendo still alive? Oh, he's in the cell in the past with Wayne Brady.
Okay.
And then, obviously, he gets eaten.
Joey, if you found the Bane quotes, give us the best one, and we'll play with it.
There's so many, man. Look, I'm scrolling.
Oh,
like,
That
man,
is the film
paragraphs.
script.
all Bane's lines.
Yeah, did you write down literally everything he says in the whole movie?
Everything that kind of made me chuckle.
Imagine JCVD saying
All right,
them
then don't
now.
pick out your favorite. Just give me one. Go. The one you're looking at.
This is the instrument of your liberation.
This is the instrument of your liberation.
And
And
That's
he
more
holds
Christopher Lambert.
up
That was
his
Christopher
leg.
Lambert. Yeah, I was going to say, he holds up his leg.
You have been supplied with a false idol.
Wayne Brady.
Oh, no.
false idol. So if he goes back in time and becomes a Bane and comes back, not only is he well trained, not only is he also beating Schwarzenegger stamina wise because he just go back in time and get repaired. He also maybe has those henchmen in the pit on his side now, including Wayne Brady.
But that's
They
what we're
both,
saying.
but they're
Yeah.
both Bane.
Yeah, they're both
They
Bane.
both went
Oh.
back and fought Bane in separate timelines.
You know
and
what
they came
Schwarzenegger
forward.
did?
Yes.
Yeah,
well, how
went-
did he go back in time?
He used the movie ticket to go into the Dark Knight Rises.
Oh,
Right.
He takes over. So he's
That's
like in
what
the
we're saying.
helicopter at the beginning and everything.
That's what we're saying.
betray you because they belong to me. I don't know where that fucking. I like started as Arnold, went into Michael Caine,
Yeah.
and tried to make it deep. Yeah, that was real bad.
Hasta la vista, baby. Right.
Yeah, that's where we left it, Corey, is that Jean-Claude has the super meat thighs and Arnold has the super meat biceps.
But they both have Bane masks
and they
on.
both have Bane
And
masks
then,
on.
we do the thing where no one knows who it is, but Bane is their, like, man god or whatever
Yeah.
in the pit, and Wayne Brady has to figure out who to shoot.
Oh, so it's like a robot. I'm the evil robot thing.
Yeah.
No, it's me. No, it's me. I can't do a JCVD.
And he's like, it's just that you're doing it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I am and do
It's
whether you like it or not.
It's like a softer Lambert. I mean,
Yeah.
it's close
yes,
enough.
it's me. I'm just gonna do Christopher Lambert. That's my JCVD impression from now on. Oh no, it's you, Wayne Brady.
So
But they're
Victory
both
has defeated you.
But they're both imposters because neither one of them is
it's
Bane.
actually Bane.
But
yeah.
maybe they both believe that they are Bane because they technically are. Cause
Yeah,
they beat
in
him.
their own timelines, they are Bane.
Right.
Yeah, Thomas Hardy didn't get the role.
Yeah.
So
No, I was born in the darkness. He was not. He's a liar. There's
No,
no darkness.
I
I was
was
born in it.
there can be only one.
I feel in control.
I'm in control. Look at me and being in control. You see, my hand is on him.
But look at my thighs.
No, and he puts his foot up on Arnold's shoulder. No, I am in control.
So Wayne Brady has his gun or something and is going back and forth like, I don't know, arms or legs? They're both European. I'm confused.
Well, yeah. And this is where My Hero Academia comes in, Joey. They
Yeah.
both, yeah, he takes his strong arm and he takes his strong leg, and they both boom punch each other. Anime wind happens.
Yeah.
And they both break each other's appendages.
I was going to say, you
Use the
somehow
ultimate power move.
they both hit, but then a little piece of ticket falls in between, and then they like morph because they're both movies. They're both movie characters, and so they go inside of each other.
And then they just bleep out of existence.
Well, the same matter can occupy the same space.
They're
Keep
not
that
the
in
same
mind,
matter,
guys.
though.
Right, but they're not the same
Oh,
matter.
that's right.
They
But
think
pretending
they're
to
the
be
same
different.
matter.
Oh, they do think that, but they're
Well,
not.
but then they think they can't touch.
So they end up hurting themselves really badly.
What happened? So they're like running away from each other. They're like see, I'm in control, but I'm not touching him.
So let's assume that happens. They just run into each other and break their arm or leg.
Yeah.
I think
United
that-
States of Smash.
JCVD, though, can still go back in time, so he'll just undo that while Arnold Schwarzenegger can't go back in time. He has a broken arm.
I guess that's true.
So JCVD can just keep doing that to win.
Yeah. Arnold can go. Now, when I don't remember this, if this is in The Last Action Hero, when he goes back into his movie, is he healed from his wound?
Yes.
Okay.
So he can just keep going back into
So
his
he can
movie.
also
Man,
just keep going back into the
That's what I'm
Dark
saying.
Knight
We
Rises.
let's go back in time,
They-
and he has to inject Slater. But how
They
does he do that?
both hit a piece of the golden ticket.
Okay.
Like, they go to hit a fist to a foot, but then a piece of ticket falls in between. Like, Wayne Brady throws it in there like a fucking ninja star. And then they're both fictional movie characters, and fictional characters can enter into other pieces of fiction.
Sure.
And they are pieces of fiction. And they enter into each other.
Okay.
So they create
so
a
do
new
they-
fictional character, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like
Yes.
Max
Max
Slater,
Slater.
or Jack Walker.
Yes.
I like Max Slater.
And are you saying that this Arnold JCVD monster has the beefiest beef arms and the beefiest beef legs?
Absolutely.
No,
Okay.
I like the idea that it's down the other way. Where one half of his body is arm and leg, and the other is just normal.
Nice. All
That is a
right.
bigger
Yeah, even better.
monstrosity.
Even better.
Yeah.
So we got this new movie called Max Slater 1 that then he then hops out of back into the hole.
The
and
movie
now it's just
studio is
Max-
psyched for a whole new franchise.
He always tricks bad guys by standing like profile to people, so they think he's just like a normal kind of cut dude, and
Yeah.
then he turns, and
got
it's just
his whole right side is just
This-
fucking flexed out.
Oh my god!
fucking
absolutely.
beef supreme.
And he has like half regular hair, half mullet.
Oh,
And somehow this is closer to the original Bane source material than The Dark Knight Rises. And Wayne Brady looks at it and he's got like a tear in his eye and he's like, almost.
This is what I've always wanted to see.
Almost there.
Oh man,
that's the best deal they could have made.
Max
They
Slater.
give Wayne Brady permission to cry.
Oh,
Man.
you have my
Permission to cry.
Yeah.
You got to say it
You
like
have
at
my
the same
permission.
time.
My permission to cry. That's both of their accents at the same time.
It's like the fusion dance. Man,
They basically did a fucked up fusion dance.
Imagine if two people with two very distinct accents did the fusion dance.
Well, it's like whenever you're in those movies where like they're possessed and you hear their normal voice but an evil voice on top of it. That's what their accent is. It's Schwarzenegger and JCVD.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
top.
that's how fusion dance
Yeah.
voices work.
Okay.
It's
I
like
just-
layered on top of each
For
other.
those of you who didn't know who fusion dance
It's
was,
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Christopher
evil-
Lee and the other one.
I didn't know what
The other
fusion
one,
dance
Ian
was.
McKellen.
Exactly, you forgot because
Corey, you don't watch Dragon Ball Z or My Hero Academia? Get on your anime. Get on
Or
your almanac.
Avatar.
I feel like everyone who's hearing this episode, Jeremy Dugan, knows that I don't watch that.
You're fucking up.
Yeah, you're
So,
really missing
We
out.
do know that we have Max Slater.
As the
Yep.
winner. So now
Right.
it's Ong versus Max Slater. Michael
The
Caine's
last
like, that's a-
goo bender versus the last time hero.
Yeah, I like it. Is that person? Do those two people become one fucking person? What do we do with that?
If I become your butler, do I have to travel back in time?
You only need to feed your big half.
So I should, 2 breakfasts. Like, what should I be bringing? Like,
What?
2 outfits. This is a Two-Face
Whoa,
thing.
yeah, this is a two-faced thing
Because I'm
because
kind of sick of him.
Batman made it very clear we don't like him.
Well, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. So, Max Slater and Ong in the semi-finals for the chili shot region.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we did
excited.
it. Yeah, this is fun. I'm having fun, guys.
Do you feel like you're having fun?
Your fun must be more severe.
All right, anyone got one more? Can we go to break?
This fun will hurt for you.
Perfect. And with that, we're going to take our break. All right, boys, we're here. Semi-final match. Ong, Max Slater. It's going to
Yes.
be really hard to remember that.
Semifinals. I'm semi-hard.
Yep.
I'm ready
And you
to
know who
go.
else
Yeah, well,
is
don't get too
semi-hard?
excited.
Alfred. He's like getting closer.
I'd say he's
Edging.
pretty cool with like both. Like one's, Master Aang, and the other one is monstrosity, but they're still human.
Yeah, kind of.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah, he can work with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's excited. He's in a good place.
Yeah.
And now we got the next fighters coming in.
Yep. Max Slater chilling in the hole still. Maybe he went back in time one more time to like hang out with Joseph Gordon-Levitt as a kid,
Yeah.
and then he came back.
Don't be surprised, son. I'm a little different now.
Just hug the smaller side.
Yeah.
The big side might goo ya.
Yeah.
I can imagine like that monstrosity sticking it behind his wife in time come like just real fast. She's just freaking the fuck out. What the fuck are you? No, it's fine.
I'm split right down the middle. You don't want to see.
I still know all the best words. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So he's back in the hole. Ong jumps back down in there, uses his little staff to do like a helicopter move or something. I'll give him a
Sick.
cool move, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he was talking with his friends and they were narrating what was going on.
Right.
And he's all good now.
Yeah, he's back. So, next fight. Let's do it right now. So, we got like this guy, this beast again, who's going to come after Ong.
Half
but he's
beast.
half beast, but he's not like as upfront gooey
No.
as the Xeno Ripley.
Yeah, that's on the gooier end of things we've
yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Sure.
And I think he gets blown, right? And then he throws some wind at him, and then his big, fat, muscular side like catches the wind and gets like turned. So he's got to like face him kind of sideways. you
Yeah.
think?
Profile.
Yeah, he's got to like split the air. Like he has the thicker side behind him, so he uses the little
it
side to
creates like
split
to like
the air.
split it.
Oh.
Like a fork in the like.
Yeah,
Nice.
like aerodynamics.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say he uses his giant arm to like karate chop the air in half. Like
Right.
it's so
Oh,
strong,
whoa.
he can move so
Or,
fast.
or on the same token, like the other side could just roundhouse kick the air. Either way, he's good to go with the air. You know, he has.
Good
Yeah, I think
to
with a
go.
palm swipe, he could like make a lot of. He could make a pretty good air
He could-
attack.
yeah, he
Smack
makes his
the
own
air back
tornado.
at him.
Yeah, he's kind of an airbender himself.
Yeah.
He does have one giant lung.
Or one that's comically bigger.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the only difference.
Are we
inside.
sure he just doesn't have elephantitis?
It's so messed
It
up.
might be undiagnosed
Yeah.
elephantitis.
Apple Watch, please set a reminder to take this man in for a checkup. Okay.
It's probably elephantitis. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just throwing it out there.
I've been looking on WebMD a lot. It's probably hepatitis.
Does he have colds and fever?
I am
Tingling
connected
pain.
to the internet at all points in time. I am all knowledge.
But anyway,
By the
does he have
way-
like a giant testicle? Just like one.
Oh, Batman, could you do me some cell phones? All right, but here's my resignation.
What's that dick do?
Aw. And that's the end of that one. So, yeah, Ong is going to have a harder time attacking this big monster man because his air attacks, while pretty good, they're not as forceful as like an earth attack or a
Right.
fire attack or
Right.
anything.
Yeah, it's just not knocking him over. And also, I think this guy's bigger. Like, he has great reach. He has Schwarzenegger arms, so he can kind of
Right.
grab Ong while he's flipping
Sure,
around.
but
This is
how-
not a great matchup.
How's his balance, though? He's got a
Pretty
really
off.
heavy half.
Yeah, so Ong can use his speed to kind of throw this guy off balance because one half of him is Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Yeah.
obviously a bit, heavy to one side.
Sure.
So he's tossing and falling down, but still Ong can't get the kill shot, man. Like, what's he gonna do?
I think, I think he's trying to dry him out again. It worked.
Right.
It worked well before.
Sure.
Yeah,
Don't mess with the formula. Yeah.
Yeah, don't mess with the formula. But you got two beefcakes that are half beefier than normal.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Very
That's gonna
sweaty.
create a lot of sweat.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen movie
Lot
posters?
of-
Like, it's just sweat.
Oh, yeah. These 80s action dudes oiled up.
Right.
Yeah.
And they also have a Bane mask on, and everyone in there is like has a Bane hard on. They're
Right.
like really excited. It's their leader. So if he gets dehydrated, they're just gonna like throw out some bottles of toilet wine for him
Yeah.
to drink.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
Wayne
that-
Brady's back there mixing real hard.
Yeah.
Doesn't dry you out. It's a lot of sugar. I would know.
How is he on the keto diet? The JCVD / Schwarzenegger. No, I gotta watch my figure. Half of my figure.
Hold on, Arnold. I'm making this quesadilla. It's a cheese shell, okay? You're not going to have any carbs.
Oh, thank
And by
God.
cheese, it's made out of jerky. And by the insides, they're also jerky. It's just xenomorph jerky. That's all it is. But
all
it's,
it is.
Still
I'm calling it a
enjoying-
quesadilla because I'm trying to stay sane.
You
I just
bitch
closed my
jerky.
eyes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that Ong is going to have to change his tactic. Like, he's trying to dry him out, but he's getting, like pushing air onto him. I think he's going to start trying to, like, pull all that, like, oily grease off. Like, this guy is, like, jumping around. He's sweating. He's obviously, like, oiled up anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of baby oil.
Yeah.
You mean the goo?
The goo. Well, it's less gooey than the xenomorph actual goo.
But it's
Right.
still goo.
It's still
it builds
it's
up
goo
over
light.
time.
It's
Yeah. Diet goo,
Diet
if
goo.
you will.
Goo zero.
Goo zero. And he's just like
Pure. Goo pure.
pulling it off, but he, it's not doing a whole lot.
Yeah, Aang's still like moving around, being very swift like the wind. Wow. But he's just ripping that goo off of
Yeah.
him. He's trying to get to that meaty center.
Right.
You know?
Like a Tootsie Roll.
So he can make some more jerky.
And he keeps doing it, but nothing's happening. And Arnold's like, joke's on goo.
But then
Knock, knock, Goo's there.
fuck. Yeah. Ong is not like impressed by any of these one-liners because he's had a secret plan all along, guys. Max Slater's been jumping around, hasn't even noticed the giant ball of goo
Yes.
that Ong has amassed up at the top
like
of
a
the
spirit
hole.
bomb?
Like a spirit bomb.
And that guy sweats and oils so much, it didn't take a lot of time.
Yeah, he's been distracting him by pulling that goo and putting it up top. So, I want to take this opportunity to give Ong the proper Avatar ability that he did not get in the movie.
Okay.
He is like, goo you later, and Arnold's like, that one doesn't work. But he flies up into the big ball of goo and boom, hits his Avatar state.
Whoa.
The goo monster?
The last goo bender. And yeah, he goes into his Avatar state and makes a giant goo monster in this hole.
Okay.
Sucks.
Man.
I just imagine, like, one, the smell. Two, like, you think of goo like
Wayne Brady passes out.
like you think of like goo, like Xeno goo, and it's always so like clear, so
Sure.
it's not as like offensive. But
Right.
just like all the like sweat, like dead skin, it's just like this like bad gray tint,
yeah.
and it's getting all the dirt in it and stuff. It's just like this beige.
It's really hard for Ong to stay in this thing. He's really having to focus to keep his Avatar state
just
going.
this gross beige blob.
You think he has to throw a Bane mask on to be able to breathe inside
Yes.
the goo?
And then all the prisoners are confused again. They're like, is it the boy in the goo ball, or is it this half
of nature.
Yeah,
of
they're just
nature?
CNN's not covering this.
Alfred's like, I'll be
Right.
back later when this is resolved. This is disgusting.
The old man's like, get the ropes ready. I can feel a back breaking coming on.
He starts to, out of his cell, he tries to start punching the goo. It's not doing anything. So he's going to try and smash Max Slater, right?
with this big goo ball.
Yeah, with his big goo ball. And he's like,
Goo
no,
body.
no, I'm not going to let you use my own goo against me.
No news is goo news.
Fuck you.
No goose is fucking forget it.
Fuck you. So he's like, I have to go formulate a plan. And I think he's going to wub out of He's going to wub out of there. But this time, this whole hole is like filled with this goo monster. So when he wubs, I think a bunch of the goo goes back with him.
Yeah, he can't separate it. It's all one big. It's
Yeah.
one-way street.
The goo is sentient.
Whoa.
And Alfred's like not worried. He's like, oh, he always comes back. I'm not super worried. But then
Yeah,
he
he's doing the
doesn't.
time thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't come back.
He doesn't
Cut
come back.
to a weird 1994 government building with the car.
Right.
That car is filled with goo. So much so that no matter how much of a monster you are, you can't breathe in goo.
Right.
Yeah, I
You're strapped into that thing.
Yeah.
I just gotta say, so we killed Goku,
Right.
which barely had any like Dragon Ball like lore with
Sure.
it. So with these two fights, we used a spirit bomb.
Okay,
we
Goku.
did the fusion dance,
Goku.
and then had like sentient goo like Majin Buu.
Okay. Majin Goo.
Majin
Sorry.
Goo.
Shingu.
What?
We did a better job than the movie? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd say so. Call
Yep.
us up, Hollywood.
So
We'll goo you.
We'll goo you.
We'll
give you
do
the-
goo.
We'll give
all
you the
right?
good
pay per
goo.
goo. So the director guy comes in, Max's best friends.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Oh, you're looking half different. Oh, by the way, are you all right? No, you're
He,
dead.
he opens up the car and he just slides out with a bunch of goo. Slides out dead.
He makes some joke like, well, if you didn't want to get my wife's cooking, you didn't have to goo yourself. Come on, let's get you out of here. Oh, you're dead for real.
Fuck. Oh
Damn.
God.
Meanwhile,
Well, good thing time's not any different or whatever.
cut to 2020 in the hole. Michael Caine. Oh, guys, he's not coming back.
Yeah, he drops his avatar state. The goo goes everywhere. Wayne Brady gets the fucking mop.
I'll say a
living-
little prayer for goo.
Yeah.
I'll goo you. I'll goo you. It's just a guy with long hair that's like really skinny and he holds him upside down. That's the mop. They don't actually have thing. They have a CNN TV and that's it.
Yeah. Alfred's like, get to work down there. Gotta clean it up for the finale.
It's like the Flintstones, but with other humans, like or the appliances.
Yeah, not a lot of wildlife down there.
I'm getting a little bit of Xeno jerky for being a mop today.
Extra rations.
Life is good.
Just Xeno jerky rations.
As he's like
Those idiots.
sliding on his head.
Yeah.
Kind of like on a car, but with a mop.
Yeah. His hair's not going to absorb that goo.
Well, not that attitude. It's not.
Sorry, that's why I stay in my jail cell. I'm not much help.
Yeah, fucking drink your toilet water and stay out of this.
Right.
No Xeno jerky for you.
Speaking of the finale, guys, I'm here saying we're at like an hour. Let's just fucking give it to our fans. Let's do it. Are you with me?
I'm with it, man.
We always do this, guys. In the final, we have Ong, who we all hated,
yeah. I'm
and
surprised he made
fucking
it.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
And Artemis Gordon
Yeah.
as his buddy.
Oh yeah.
There's no one to blame but ourselves.
Yeah.
And we have to live with that. And we will live with that. And we're going to do it after this, second break. Bum, ba-da-lum, bum, 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 bum. 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 It's finale time, gang.
Oh,
Season
yeah.
4 is about
For
to end.
life is about to end.
Which is a weird name, but
For death is upon us.
Whoa.
For season 4, that is. We're gonna like cocoons burst through our season 4 shells into season 5 butterflies.
Season 5 butterfly. I like that.
Oh, I like that.
Season
Butterfly.
butterfly.
Burial Tournament Season 5.
Butterfly. That's it. We did it.
Butterfly.
Joe,
Can
you
I
have to put that
leave?
on all the branding, okay?
That's
Would you-
that 5 mind.
Yeah. Whoa.
Five mind.
We're going to be making so many 5 puns in season 5, but we're not there yet, gang. In
Yep.
order to become those beautiful butterflies, we got to finish this finale.
Yep.
Fornally.
Sucks.
Oh, man, guys, I just
Fucking
got
sucks.
fornally.
No.
I'm really mad that I just thought of that.
No, you thought of it just in time
You're
because
right, for
we
the
got
finale.
exactly Ong and Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yep.
What
and
a
his
matchup.
buddy Artemis.
Yeah, his buddy Artemis is there
And
too.
just like always, we're very surprised, even though we did it, that we're here right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had ice gods and time travelers.
Aliens.
Other ice
aliens.
gods.
And
Yeah.
now we have a cowboy and a child
Yep.
in our finale. I love it.
Speaking of a police officer and a child, let's get into this fight. So, Ong is there, ready, doing some dancing, just practicing.
Yeah.
He's new at goo.
He's just going around, you
He's just
know?
going around, gooing off. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that.
Well-
I was trying to go for goofing off, obviously,
I mean,
gang.
he is 13.
And I'm sorry that I said it, but
He hasn't
you know
learned the pun book yet. That's
Right.
coming out later.
Right.
So, we hear in the distance like a... It's the magical ice horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coming back with Chuck Norris and Artemis Gordon. they've learned some things. They've grown as people, as
Yeah.
characters, individuals, a team. You know,
Yeah, Artemis Gordon's like, I don't make boobs, I make breasts.
Yeah.
I'm refined now
Good job, buddy.
because this whole time Chuck Norris has just been lecturing him down on one knee, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, hey, buddy.
They actually didn't get that
But
far away.
still riding
Yeah.
the horse.
Yeah.
Like he's on the back of the horse on one knee.
Starter, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
But I think they're fully ready. They come up. They both hop off the horse.
He's like, I'll win this tournament for you, Indian Ghost Father.
Yeah.
Michael Caine's like, no, you'll win it for me.
Waiting for me.
Regular English father. Chuck Norris, I think he's going to lean over. He's going to like take the what water rains off the horse and maybe like gives it a kiss.
Yeah,
Let's
pats
go
on it.
for
it.
Like, feeds it a little bit.
Yeah, he like lets it go.
Yeah.
Lets it go free. Maybe like whispers in its ear. It turns into a real horse.
Sure.
But he also has
It's way worse.
He also has a single tear. I'm
Yeah.
imagining when Ash let Butterfree go.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm picturing.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the same thing.
It's basically that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butterfree was a butterfly, right, Joey?
Yeah.
Butterfly, sugar baby.
So I think that there's no epic entrance. Chuck Norris and Artemis have to like climb awkwardly down into the hole, and everyone in the hole's like, cake pasta? Like, that's not very cool.
I'm imagining with how majestic we've set this up that like when he walks, like grass grows beneath him.
Yeah.
He's not going to become like a nature god, gang. I'm not giving it to you.
That was just the imagery we were putting off.
Sure. I just want to put a stop to
He's
it.
got some of that magic horse water on his boots, all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys can stop it right now.
Yeah. Magical footprints. But either way, he does hop in with Artemis Gordon.
Yeah.
And now we're down there in the nitty gritty with Wayne Brady and Ong and Walker, Texas Ranger.
What the
takes a
fuck
knee
is
like-
this garbage that we made?
Hey, buddy, I'm going to have to beat you in this tournament, okay? It's what
Texas would want.
Texas would want.
Texas called me and told me that they want me to win.
They want justice.
So I think that Walker can immediately, and Artemis, immediately bear traps immediately, right? Like, why not?
Boom. Like
As the-
Ninja Stars just starts like flicking
Yeah.
bear.
As he's coming down, the bear traps like precede him, and he lands in the circle perfectly in the middle.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, like Iron Man?
Yeah, except it's instead of missiles, it's bear traps, but
Except it's a 75-year-old man in a duster.
50-year-old sidekick.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't even think these bear traps are going to be that much of a problem. Ong is graceful, like a ballerina.
that is his thing. So he can dance around it like
He can
it's
dance around. He can also dance in one place and blow them all away.
Oh, he can like shoot him back at Artemis. Like Artemis can get like a jugular full of bear trap or something.
Wow.
I didn't see it coming.
Chuck Norris is like, all right, buddy, remember the karate stance I taught you? And Artemis is like, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, buddy, you might bleed out soon. So talk you through this.
So Artemis is on the ground bleeding because Ong just blew a bunch of bear traps back at them.
Right.
Yeah.
And we'll leave him there for now. But now we got to get into this fight. I think that just like Ong, Chuck Norris can move his legs really gracefully.
Sure.
So this is just like a really solid, like not brutal fight that they're having. This
No,
spar.
it's like a goulet dance. You know?
Fuck you.
Fuck you. It's like
A gourmet dish.
you guys keep doing this, and I want you to stop.
There's a lot of goo on the ground.
What I imagine is that Aang is flinging goo, but he has to dance to do shit.
Right.
And Chuck Norris is like kicking it out of the way while
Yeah.
he's waxing on, waxing off.
Yeah.
But with his legs and goo. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
I was just I was saying they're having like a crouching tiger, hidden dragon esque fight because they're both very graceful in their fight.
Yes.
That
So-
sounds like a goulet dance to me. I don't
Sure,
know.
I'll give it to you.
Goos are
Joey.
stopping bullets. Bullets are stopping goos.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
real stalemate.
Chuck Norris is doing spin kicks and firing his gun, and Aang is blocking it out of the way with goo,
Yeah.
doing his dance. And I think that they're pretty evenly matched. Like, I'm sure that Ong has like blown him over a few times. He's maybe caught a few kicks, to appendages or the chest or something
Sure.
like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Or he had some goo fly back at him from the kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
He got it in his eye. It was
That he wasn't
annoying.
expecting.
Yeah.
And so I think that Ong has to do what he always does when he is reached sort of the climax of a fight, and he's got to go talk to his spirit dragon.
Right.
Yeah.
So he just stands there, he sits down, and he meditates. And Chuck Norris is standing there, and he's like, I respect this kid. He kneels down, he's like, I respect you,
takes a
buddy.
knee.
Even though he doesn't know.
Puts it on his shoulder like,
Yeah.
I know you can't hear me, but
You're a great martial artist, and you'd be great at serving up justice in Tejas with me.
if you want to leave that Asia bullshit.
And I still need to come out on top, so I too am going to meditate, and I'm going to talk to my ghost father.
He meditates on one knee with his hand on Aang's shoulder.
Yeah. This weird meditative pose.
Everyone's just watching, like, why are these people just looking at each other? Question mark.
They're really close. So Aang is in the spirit world talking to his dragon, and he's like, I don't know what to do, And the spirit dragon just takes the form of M. Night Shyamalan.
Right. What a twist.
And he's like, hey.
Well, it's his cameo.
Yeah.
Hey, so
For the tournament.
He's always gonna have a cameo.
He's
in
gonna have a
movies.
cameo. Go on this ride with me, guys. I appreciate it. And I think he's like, I've done book 2 goo, but I need to advance my powers in order to win the very real tournament. It's very important to an old British man that I do this.
damn right it is. Would you please leave, Alfred?
He's also in the spirit realm.
Yeah, Apple Watch, take me into the spirit world.
Just checking in.
You have a 5 o'clock appointment in the spirit world.
So, M. Night Dragon Shyamalan hands him all of the scripts to the next couple of Avatar movies that were never made. All the
Yeah.
new books, if you will.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure the M. Night sat there and wrote out 3 scripts.
Oh,
He
Just
wrote
like,
book 2
There's
goo.
no fucking way that these aren't all gonna get made.
Yeah, he really fucking shot himself in the foot. He's like, I'm so good, and this is so popular, it sells itself, so I'm just going to
Yeah.
go ahead and bang out all 4 of them.
M. Night-
Maybe so. M. Night was talking about how he watched the show with his kids.
oh yeah, huge
Yeah.
fan.
Maybe why he sucked so bad at it was that he didn't and just let his small children tell him the plot.
That's watching it.
What happens next?
So it's like a terrible game of telephone from
Yeah.
a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Just telling him the plot of The
and
Last
then,
Airbender.
And then Aang, fought
Was it Aang or Ong?
Zuko.
Are you sure?
It's got 2 A's in it, so I think it's Aang. Okay, I believe you.
Well,
Not
my
gonna-
children are smart, so
And then-
Yeah, M. Night's like, look, I can either give you these scripts or I can pin them against the tree with my car. Like, it's up to you, man. I can do that.
by
I
the
can
way,
make your weakness water.
I can only be seen in the reflection of a television, so don't look at me directly.
So
Cameo.
He's reading
Swing
these
away.
scripts, and then he hears this familiar voice. Hey, buddy. And he turns around, and Chuck Norris is down there he's in the spirit world on one knee. His father, obviously, right next to him, got his hand on his shoulder.
He's kneeling down with his hand on Chuck Norris's shoulder.
Yeah. And he's like, I just want to say that I really respect. And he's like, I'm trying to learn and grow. No. And he turns the other way, and Chuck Norris is also there like, hey, buddy,
You can't run away from this one, pal.
you can't run away from this. This
Can't
is
come home again, you know.
When I was about your age, I got hurt real bad.
real bad.
What
But
does
I
that
ha-
mean? I just got hurt real bad.
Leave it ambiguous. Also, I had hair back then.
I feel like at this point, Aang runs away. He's just like, the spirit world is this peaceful place, but he sees his opponent.
Yeah.
But no matter where he runs,
Chuck Norris is there.
Oh, it's
kneeling down.
It's like The Last Jedi when she sees a mirror image of herself, but it's a mirror image of Chuck Norris's
Hey,
in
buddy.
a stone wall.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
I was
Hey,
thinking,
hey, 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 hey.
I was
buddy.
thinking like the Mysterio fight from Far From Home.
Yeah.
But we can go Last Jedi if you want.
Either way, a lot of smoke and mirrors. Okay, can we agree?
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that.
All right.
So finally, he's like, I can't take this. And he comes out of his meditative state.
Yeah, because Chuck Norris is almost poisoning his spirit realm.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And Chuck Norris also comes out, and he's like, all right, if you're ready, buddy, we can finish this fight now.
It's a very Princess Bride-esque fight. I like it a lot.
Yeah. And Chuck Norris, he's an honorable dude.
Yeah.
So, or sorry, Walker, I should say. Chuck Norris, I don't know. He could be a bad dude. Who knows? So, yeah, they get ready. They square up again. And Chuck Norris comes at him with the classic spin kick.
Of course.
Right.
The spin kick break nose combo. But Ong uses his airbending to kind of lift himself up above. He takes his thumb and boom, puts it on Chuck Norris's head. In those books, he learned energy bending.
Right.
Wow.
Like in the last Airbender cartoon show.
Yeah, because while Chuck Norris was bothering him, like Ong was like, "Okay, that's great. Yeah, whatever,
Yeah,
man."
yeah,
Reading
yeah,
the
yeah.
scripts.
Yeah, he went to the end.
Yeah, he just flips
Flipped
right
to
right to the
How
end.
And
do I
Ong
win?
learns everything. Great.
Yeah, so now he knows it. So he hits Chuck Norris with that energy bending.
Yeah, because he steal the energy from Chuck Norris. Am I right? Is that the idea?
Basically.
Yeah.
In the show, Aang in the show takes the final bad guys.
Yeah, he doesn't
firebending.
man.
like the whole
that's crazy.
crux of the final season of the Last Airbender is that he can't kill. He was kind of
Right.
a Batman.
Yeah.
Because he's also
He
like
didn't have to save people.
he's
either.
also like a 10-year-old boy. So he couldn't kill the Fire Lord, so he learns of a way to not do that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you defeat a massive firebender? You take away his firebending, and then he's just
an old guy.
How do
he's
you
just an old
how do you
guy.
beat
defeat a karate cop?
Yeah.
Take away his karate.
You take away his badge.
Oh, damn. Those are way better.
So yeah, when he hits his thumb on his forehead, the badge disintegrates.
It
No,
just- yeah.
no. Chuck Norris is like, I don't know what that move was, buddy, but here comes another classic spin kick, and he just like
It's
falls
just like
on
a
his
limp-
ass.
it's like a
his
limp
shoe
noodle.
falls
He
off.
falls down on his knee and he says, "Hey kid, I don't feel so good."
Mr. Ong.
Yes, Mr. Ong, I don't feel so good. His beard turns to dust. His mustache. He's like, I don't want it to go. I don't want it to go.
His like cowboy boots or whatever turn into like tennis shoes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they turn into like Skechers.
Instead of being named Walker, he now has a walker.
Oh, no. You should have aimed for the plot.
Yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, he's just like an old guy now with no karate. He's just an old cop
Yeah.
with no karate.
All his hair
skills.
turns like white as well.
Yeah.
He's like Gandalf, but
Yeah.
without the powers.
His just for men wears off.
Well, buddy,
Yeah.
I didn't.
He's wearing sweatpants.
Well, old sport, I didn't see this happening.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to steal my energy.
I feel just like my father. Wait
Oh
a
my
minute.
God.
And then he goes back into the spirit world. And it's like, Father, I think I may have failed you. And his dad's like, No, you didn't. You didn't kill a little boy. That's good. That's come with me.
Yeah, you're not a
Yeah,
villain.
his dad says, "Hey,
Don't
you
live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Whoa.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
His dad says, "Hey, you dropped something," and then he holds up a beard.
I believe this
like
is yours.
You
frozen
can have
in
a
place.
beard
Yeah.
in here, son.
Is
And
it-
Michael Caine's like, okay, that guy's not moving. So does that mean he just became a husk of a man? It feels like his soul has left his body.
Yeah, he's real confused, and he looks over, and Wayne Brady's over there mopping up, and he's like, Jimmy, put me out of my misery." His partner.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's not him. He's so old. He's
yeah,
like,
the karate stopped the dementia from settling in. But,
So Wayne Brady takes his microphone cord and just like
yeah.
strangles him.
finishes
I want to
him
join my
off.
father now, buddy. What's behind door number dead?
And obviously Artemis is bled out at this point, so
Yeah.
we don't need to get into that.
Yeah,
He
so
tried to invent an anti-bleeding out device, but he didn't have enough time.
He's just like stuffing napkins on his wound.
I call it a not dying patch.
So you got Walker, his dad, Trevette, and Leatherface,
All in the
arm in
spirit-
arm,
Yeah.
in the spirit
Walking
world.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, walking
They're
into
all
the
in
light.
bathrobes, and they're blue.
Mark Hamill just waving at them in a fire. Like, hey, good to see you guys. Some Leatherface.
And then Ong has brought peace to the Gooniverse.
Yes. That was his
Yeah.
his role.
Wow. Yeah, he really balanced out this very real tournament.
Yeah. And then finally Alfred's like, "Oh my god, Master Aang."
Master Aang, I was excited to get to do this.
I was-
Master Aang, it's really close to my old one.
Well,
but
you fit in these little Bruce Wayne fit in these Bruce Wayne tuxes.
these little ones I kept from when he was a boy.
When his cries echoed throughout these halls.
Also, could you wear this wig? Can't have a bald boy walking around. Get rid of the
No.
dumb arrow. It's stupid.
He's like, okay. He gets really serious. He's like, now that I'm your butler and you've inherited billions
Billions,
of
at least.
dollars and a company, I am going to need you to fight crime in my home city. So come with me.
You're going to be the last crime bender now. Books
He's
5.
Batmaang. Batmaang.
Oh my god, he threw a batarang.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of a bat signal, it's a bat gong.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I'm not really cool with this. I'm still under iWatch, by the way.
And he
Oh, it's
tosses
like-
it into the hole.
No, it's like Batman Beyond.
Okay.
Where Aang gets the watch.
Oh,
So he's being mentored by
By
Apple
Bruce
Watch
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Batman plus
Apple
all
Wayne?
these bending
You
skills?
thought I was just a program, but actually I found a way to put my sentience into a watch.
I'm not just going to do your fucking your appointments anymore.
Why not like a big computer or an android or a robot or something?
Oh, you have
Just
an
a watch.
appointment with Justice at 8 p.m. tonight in Gotham.
I need you to steal the Joker's energy. You can just do that to all the people. It's fun. I wish I would have just done that because obviously I don't like to kill people, but I won't save them either.
Could you put my sentience inside computers, kind of like transcendence? I would let Morgan Freeman do it, but he sent me his resignation.
Look, I really want to become your Zordon. Put me in the back computer.
damn. Yeah, then he has a little watch and he has to hit it, and then he fucking morphs.
Whoa.
His bat suit comes on him, Iron
He gets
Man
the
style.
can openers. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he gets the can openers.
Can you imagine him being able to control like when they fly out and like hit the wall, but he can control it with the air? Dude, Batman plus Last Airbender, the Batmanatar. I don't know.
So if Bruce Wayne is what was his guys from Power Rangers? Zordon.
Zordon.
Does that make
Corey?
No, I'm trying to help you out. Does that make Michael
I
Caine
understand,
Alpha?
but, like-
the Alpha,
Alpha
guy?
5? Yeah.
Alpha 5
Yeah.
is
Yes.
Michael Caine walking around with an Alpha.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you this.
Aye, Master Aang.
I understand,
Aye,
Corey,
aye.
but you're like, I don't know Avatar, I don't know Dragon Ball Z, I don't know Power Rangers.
You don't
like,
know My Hero
are
Academia?
you 90 years old?
Man,
I
learned
have
from our-
failed you, Master Wayne.
Joey, I
they're
believe
cry.
Sorry, go if you had something, Corey.
I was going to do cry eyes echo throughout this
Okay.
hall.
Also
So
very
it's a
good.
similar vein as Collins.
Guys, this is the best ending we've ever had. We have Batman. We have Batong.
Batmong,
Bat-
please.
Gross. Batmong with Michael Caine Alpha and Bruce Wayne
Zordon, yes.
I was
Wow.
trying to stop you. I tried to give you everything you wanted.
You did.
And maybe I didn't do the best job at it, but you
Yep.
got it.
Yeah.
Zordoz.
Zordoz. Well,
And Wayne Brady becomes the new Robin, obviously.
yes. There you go.
Bruce Wayne Brady.
Yeah, and
Bruce
they walk.
Wayne Brady.
They. Okay, yeah, and they all walk away from the hole, arm in arm together,
Yeah.
as the cries of cake pasta sort of fall into
Ruminate
the
the land.
distance. They
Right.
fall into the distance as they walk further away.
And then that hole gets
They
get that
close
dumpster back
yeah,
on
they
the top
close
of
the
it.
dumpster lid on the hole.
All right, done with the hole. Extraction guy, could you extract this yacht full of White Walkers?
And then it's,
Extract your guy. Extract all of us back to Gotham, please.
a title card comes up. It says many years later, and then the dumpster lid gets removed, and then it's like, after 5,000 years, I'm free.
Oh no, it's
Artemis
Time
Gordon.
to feel in control.
Artemis Gordon has the mask on.
Max Witcher. I don't know.
He, the guy punched his neck wound until it healed.
That gave
That
his
guy,
fucked up
yeah.
voice.
Time to make some boobs.
Punches Artemis Gordon's jugular until it's fine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
imagine like he has a giant scar on his throat.
Yeah.
But it's like a smile.
You want to know how I got this scar?
Yeah.
Well, my father threw some bear traps, and
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've made it, guys.
We did
that's
it.
That's the finale of Very Real Tournament
for life.
444 Life. I'm pretty happy about this one. Sometimes we walk away from these tournaments like, what the fuck did we do? I mean, yes, Ong won, which was kind of
I was
unexpected.
gonna say that was a bit of a surprise, but you know,
Batmong.
Batmong won,
yeah,
please.
Bat-Batar.
And
yeah.
we will see him in the Very Real Tournament when all the tournament fighters are going to face each other coming in like season 16.
Who knows? Yeah, season 8 maybe at the earliest.
Yeah, maybe it's season 8, but we're going to do it.
I want to see. I want to see Ong again fighting in Gotham now.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
After this podcast dies, and then we have an edgy reboot, like 10 years after that, then we'll do the tournament of tournaments.
yeah,
You'll see.
I like
You'll
it.
all see. So, guys, get hyped for season 5. We've already mapped out that whole season, fight-wise, and it's going to be a good one. We're all very excited about
Very
it.
exciting. A lot of new people. A lot of things maybe you didn't expect. So
Yes.
I'm excited.
We like to keep changing it up. So we're going to take a couple week hiatus, but then we'll be back with season 5, like we never left. So let's do our housekeeping and end season 4, shall we?
Man, this is a big moment.
I know.
The last time I hear Nick list a bunch of stuff I've heard 1,000 times.
Until like 2 weeks from now when we record again.
Yeah.
But yeah, very special nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for listening to Very Real Tournament for Life. I've had a blast doing this tournament with my boys, culminating the whole season into Batmaang. If you want to hear our other episodes, the episodes that led up to this, old tournaments, all of it, you can find it at our website, vrtcast.com. Also at that website, don't forget to check out our other podcast. It's called Very Real Talk. It's a slice of life comedy podcast where we just talk at you.
Yeah.
And we never, ever lie to you.
And while we're on break for tournament, you can still enjoy that during the hiatus.
That's not on hiatus. So those will be coming out weekly on Wednesdays like they always do. So you can get your Nick, Joey, Colin, Corey fix.
But then we'll be back with Variable Tournament on March 9th. So you don't have that long to wait,
It's
people.
not that
It's
long.
not that long.
It's
Yeah.
not very long.
Should we go ahead and announce the first fight? We already know it.
Oh, I think we should.
Whoa,
Get
tease
fun.
them. Tease them.
How's it going to harm it?
Yeah, no, I know. We do it
Right.
the week before, so we'll just get everybody super hyped, and they'll need time to check out this particular character.
Yeah.
Guys, the opening fight for Season 5 of Very Real Tournament is none other than Sonic
What?
Go fast.
I'm edging already.
versus Magneto. There's too much Sonic in your blood.
Fuck.
We've been quoting, well, we haven't done it as much lately, but that was one of our go-tos for a long time, as well as the Spider-Man references. But yeah, we thought that'd be a fun, like, no one could see it coming kind of fight. What would a speed boy do against a magnet boy? A metal boy. He's not a magnet boy.
Well, I mean, interpretation, but sure.
Yeah. Well, he's not Metalito. He's Magneto.
That's true.
Yeah. So, guys, go see that fucking Cernic movie in theaters.
Try to get the director's cut with the evil claws if
Buy
you can.
yourself a Sega. Play those games. You're gonna want to remember how that works.
And I can't remember. We're sticking to Ian McKellen's Magneto, right?
Yes. So you got several movies.
Are we putting Fassbender in there too?
Well, we'll find out.
We have a break. I
Is
mean,
there
we can
time
do,
travel in the Sonic movie?
I don't
We'll find
know.
out.
Well,
Yeah, we will.
I guess so when it comes
so,
out.
yeah, get super hyped for that.
Cyclops is in the Sonic
Oh,
movie.
what? Sonic
so-
Generations?
He is in the Sonic movie.
Oh fuck! James Marsden is in both of those. We're gonna have some fun with that, I bet. I haven't mentioned yet, so I will right now. You can find our podcast on all of the podcasting apps. That's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Podbean, Overcast, Castbox. On all of them, we there. If you want to get in touch with us for any reason, tell us how mad you are that Ong won. Tell us how happy you are that Ong won. It doesn't matter. Any comments, you can send them all to our email. That's vrtcast@gmail.com. Also, you can just tweet at us on social media. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on FB.
We out here.
Yeah. Get in contact
We're
with
on
us.
Vine too.
Yeah, guys.
Bite.
Side note, Vine 2 is out. It's called Bite. Your boy's on there at Nick Potter. Come like and follow my shit because I missed Vine so much and I'm very, very happy that it's basically back.
You willed it back into existence.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yes.
watched enough Vine compilations on YouTube and now it back.
There's a business for this.
All right, guys. Anything else, or can we end season 4 officially?
I think it's time.
Guys, what color are we going to do season 5 in?
I always say
Oh.
purple until you do it, Joey. It makes sense. We've done red. We've done blue. Let's mix them together. Purple.
Purple. I'm down with purple.
All right, lime green it is.
Fine. All right. Well, I'm not in charge of the Photoshop. That's Joey, so I don't really get to win
Let's
this
color
one.
it White Claw Pure. I like that color from over here.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That picture will have 0 carbs.
Yep. Yeah, speaking of which, we got to get out of here so I can go eat nothing. God damn it.
Have fun
I
with those
just picture you
Brussels sprouts.
driving home with your mouth open out the window.
Just that air, baby. I need to
Anything.
fill up.
Anything. Get in there.
All right, guys. It's been another great season with you boys. Corey, it's been a great season having you.
Thank
We're
you.
looking forward to continuing to have you in the future. Let's get out of here. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
Colin Beige.
Corey Music.
And it hasn't just been real. It will continue to be real for life.